Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a tutorial on this lilac eye look featuring the Huda Beauty Pastel Obsessions palette. So if you'd like to learn how to crack this look, then carry on watching. The first product I'll be using is the Boho Brow Soap. I'm using a disposable mascara wand to push the product through my brow hairs and making them go up and outwards. With a cotton tip and micellar water, I'm just going to wipe away the brow soap residue that was left on my skin. Then I'm going to cover up my eyebrow using the P. Louise Blank Canvas paint, and after that I'll be using the P. Louise eye base in the color 3, and that will be my base for my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid using my Ronya F10 brush. For my eye look I use the Huda Beauty Lilac Pastel palette. It's super pretty, as you guys can see. The first color I use is the top left purple, and I just used a fluffy blending brush to apply this to the outer half of my eyelid and into the crease. Next I've taken that bottom right rosy color, it's matte as well, and use that color to blend out the edges of our purple color we just applied. And I'll just be going back in with more product and just blending it until I'm happy with the intensity. And then I'll be going back in with the same purple color we first applied, and I just went back over it and just re-intensified it again. Using the two Huda Beauty mounted shadows, I mixed these two mattes, one's more pink and one's purple. I mixed the two and I just applied it over my eyelid, more like just over halfway, and then I set it using the pale matte lilac color also from the palette. After that I went back in with our purple shade that was on the outer corner, and I just blended it back in just to make sure that the edges of the pale lilac color we just applied were softened and everything just blends nicely together. Now using any matte white or nude eyeshadow, I'm going to brighten the inner corner of my eyes. I used a matte white. Then dipping into that shiny purplish blue shimmer, I'm going to first spritz my brush just with like setting spray, just to dab in the brush, and then I'm going to apply the shimmer to the center of my eyelid. I then went in with a little bit of the lighter purple pink shimmer from the palette just to make the center of my eyelid pop more. The lighter the color, the more reflective it is, and you can see the difference how it just makes it pop more. Now I did want to deepen the outer corner of my eyes just a tad, so I took a darker purple shade from the Huda Beauty palette that you see me holding in the video, and I slowly worked a bit of that product in. I forgot to pull up the palette so you can see it, but I just used a little bit of that color and just worked it into the outer V of my eyes. I didn't want to make it too dark. Then I created my winged eyeliner using the Inglot JLo gel liner and mixed a drop of Inglot Duraline. This is a silicone oil that revives any dried up products like cream products, and it just makes them creamy again and easier to work with. So now you guys are going to see my victory dance because I was really happy with how my eyeliner turned out. So there's a little bit of my personality showing there. Now for lashes, I'm using the style Stacy from Sassy Lash. But first I'm going to apply some mascara, and I'm just using the Tarte one, the purple. Now I'm going to apply my eyelashes, and I always like to use tweezers. I can't for the life of me use my fingers, it's just too hard for me. Now starting on my eyebrows, I'm using the Aqua Brow from Makeup Forever. This is like a liquid version of an eyebrow pomade, and I'm just going to be using my Ronya E4 brush, and I'm going to start by outlining the bottom of my brows, as you can see. Then I'm going to outline the tail part of my eyebrow, so the top and the bottom, but I'm not going to draw a full line on the top. I just kept it on my tail part like you can see in the video. And then I'm going to start filling it in by drawing a few hair strokes. Moving to my base, I'm priming my skin with Max Radiance Primer, the yellow one, and I'm just going to massage that into my face using my hands. For foundation, I'm using the Samu Kusami Soft Matte Foundation, and I'm also going to use his Kabuki foundation brush to apply it. So I'm just going to start off by stippling a bit of that product on. I'm using the color 35. You can see it has really good coverage once I start blending it across my face. Now after foundation, I just spritz a little bit more of the MAC Fix Plus spray just for a little more hydration. Then for concealer, I'm using the Benefit Boing. I think the shade is 4 or 6. I didn't look at it. I just done a few swatches under my eyes, and then my nose, sides of my nose, and then of course the forehead. Now once I applied my concealer, I'm just going to blend that out with a brush, and then I also moved on with my Samakuzami foundation brush just because it was bigger. And then I used a smaller brush with a flat edge to blend the foundation around my winged eyeliner. So you always want to be careful around your winged eyeliner. Always use small brushes when applying foundation or concealer. So now I'm going to bronze and sculpt my face with Tarte's Concealer in Deep. I've done a few swatches along my cheekbones, and then using my Huda Beauty foundation brush, it's just like a kabuki one as well, I'm going to blend that product in. With the leftovers that I have on my brush, I'm just going to blend that along my jawline. Now using the NARS liquid blush in Orgasm, I'm going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks. This is one of my favorite products to use in my bridal kit. It's a really pretty pink, and because it's more of a liquid blush, it just looks really nice on the skin. And then to bake, I'm using my AC Cosmetics No Shine Loose Powder, and I'll be applying that over my concealer using a powder puff, so under the eyes and down the T-zone. And then I'm also going to use a little bit more, just slightly, to set the rest of my face. To further bronze and contour my face, I'm using Private Island bronzer from Fenty Beauty. I'll be applying that along my forehead, cheekbones, jawline, and the bridge of my nose, pretty much the usual areas. To top off my blush, I'm using Max Warm Soul Baked Blush. It's one of my all-time favorites. I've been using this for years. Then I'm going to top that off with this color from Huda Beauty's highlight palette to make the cheeks glow. It's kind of like a shimmer powder version of NARS Orgasm. Now it's time to press away our bake using the same powder puff we used. And then once again, we're going to do another spritz with MAC Fix Plus spray to settle in those powders. Now using Huda Beauty's highlight palette, again I'm going to highlight my cheeks with the lighter shade. I'm going to highlight my cheeks, nose, and the cupid's bow, pretty much your normal areas. Then going back to the eyes, I'm just going to blend the same colors that we used on our top eyelid on the bottom as well, the bottom lash line. So just our purple shades, and also connecting our inner corner highlight. For my waterline, I'm using this Lilac Kohl from Kat Von D. It's actually meant to be a lip liner, I think, but I just use it for my eyes. It really made the eyes pop, definitely, and it wasn't too bright, which was nice. It's more of like a pastel lilac color. Then lastly, I just applied mascara to my bottom lashes. Now to complete the look, it is lip time. I'm using Makeup Talk lip liner from Morphe. They have really nice lip liners and super inexpensive, so they're really good to try out. And for lipstick, I have 1993 from Gemma Isabella Cosmetics, one of my faves colors, and it's a really pretty matte peachy shade. But I did end up going over it again with Angel Baby, also from Gemma Cosmetics, just to make the lips a little more of a pinky nude rather than a peachy nude. Lastly, I just cleaned up around the lip liner with a little foundation. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me go from natural to hungry and confused to looking glam and angelic. Please like, share, or comment on this video if you like the look, and of course subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again on my next tutorial. Bye guys.